This is Abner. Abner owes us money. Where's my money, Abner?
この間借りた金だけどよ。実は当分返せそうにねえんだ。
そんな約束が違うよ。
待ってくれよ。何も踏み倒そうってんじゃねえんだ。代わりに俺の持ち物を何でもやるよ。うちから勝手に持ってっていいからさ。な。
わかったよ。うちってどこにあるんだ？
ヤレドの店の隣だよ。相棒と一緒に住んでるんだ。夜になったら来てくれよ。
Oh, we're gonna come creeping around your place tonight.
相棒のアブネルから話は聞いてますよ。そこがあいつの部屋です。
ここ物置じゃないのか？
あいつ時々ガラクタ拾ってくるんです。パエットさんが買ってくれるそうですが、あらかた突っ返されるみたいで。
要するに余り物なんだ。
まあ適当に持ってってください。大したものはないかもしれませんが。
So we can take one of these three things. If we take things useful for battle, we get 2 shield chips. If we take parts of monsters, we get an olfactory lobe, which we already picked up at the bottom of the underground ruins. But if we pick books on the dragon, we get Dragon Book 2. Diary of the Dragon Rider 2. This is the diary of the rider from Panzer Dragoon Saga. As long as I have Logi's power, I must follow it. Welcome back to I Played a Thing, Panzer Dragoon Saga. Last episode, IPAT's father, Vyman, who's the corrupt politician, has asked us to destroy the Imperial fleet who's currently occupying his town of Zoa. But before we continue with that, let's check out the church in the Holy District.
This is hunter などの来るところではないぞ。
あんたは？
この町の司祭を務めるダモンだ。バイマンが通行証を出したようだな。だが私はよそ者は好かん。用が済んだら早々に立ち去ることだ。
And we can also come back at night. But now that we've decided to do what Vyman asked us to do, let's ask IPAT for his opinion.
親父の仕事、本当にやるのか？
うん。どうしても知りたいことがあるから。
でも、うまくいく見込みあるのか？帝国絡みなんだろう、どうせ。詳しいやつに話を聞いた方がいいかもな。
心当たりあるのか？
まさか。そんなやつこの町にはいないよ。帝国と関わりがあったなんて知れたら、よくて追放、下手すりゃ命がないぜ。今度俺の家に遊びに来いよ。夜は大抵帰ってるからさ。
あんた、新政府で仕事もらったんだって。結局あんたもみんなと同じなんだね。早く修理を済ませなくちゃ。帝国が攻めてきたらおしまいだ。
Now, if we go back to the excavation site where this whole adventure began, we'll find something troubling. Oh no. Remember the hunter who gave us the tri-burst? Oh, here he is. We can't use it at this point. He certainly did. Well, now, if we go back to Zoa, we can loot his house. The gun that we currently have. Now, if we go back to one of the houses, we'll find someone who's directly connected to poor Ragum.
なんだ、帝国軍じゃねえのか。脅かすんじゃねえよ。あれ、その銃ラドガムのじゃねえか。
渓谷で見つけたんだ。でも持ち主は死んでた。
そうか、やっぱり行っちまったか。こんな時によく出歩けるもんだ。よっぽど命が惜しくねえらしいな。俺はこの町を捨てる気はねえよ。帝国軍が行っちまうまで待つだけさ。欲しけりゃ持ってけよ。どうせ俺には使えねえんだ。実を言うとな、俺もお前と同業だったんだぜ。
あんたもハンターだったのか。
ああ、ラドガムのじいさんと組んでたんだ。でもあれは渓谷に行った時だったな。構成生物の群れと出くわしちまって、他の仲間はみんな死んじまった。俺たちだけがこの町に逃げ込んだんだが、それ以来俺は銃が持てなくなっちまった。
なぜだ。
怖くなっちまったんだよ、戦うのが。どうしても忘れられねえんだ。目の前で食われてく仲間の姿がよ。てめえに言っても無駄か。現役のハンター様にはわかんねえよな。
And this is an important decision. Not in terms of the game, but just in the responses you get from him.
別に謝ることはねえよ。それにいずれわかるかもしれねえしな。
どういう意味だ。
この町じゃ戦う必要がないんだぜ。しばらくここで暮らしてみな。誰だって腰抜けになっちまうさ。
But a more interesting response is to say no.
わかるさ。
なんだと？何がわかるってんだこのガキ。
僕だって仲間を殺された。それからも何度も死ぬような目にあった。それでも僕はあんたみたいに戦いをやめたりはしない。
うるせえ。俺の知ったことか。戦いたけりゃ勝手に戦って死にやがれ。
At which point he kicks you out. However, you can turn around and go right back in.
「また来たのかよ。
ごめん。この前は言い過ぎたよ。
もういいよ。どうでも。それより町を出なくていいのか？
え？
長居してると俺みたいになっちまうぜ。ここは戦いのない町だ。入るのは楽でも出るのは辛いぜ。
Oh, poor guy. A hunter's lot is not a happy one. Anyway, if we visit the Holy District at night, we can visit IPAT in his room.
ご苦労さん。登るの早いじゃないか。さすがハンターだな。
なんだってわざわざこんなことを。
俺だっていつもこうやってるんだぜ。階段を塞いじまってるんでね。こうでもしないと親父を締め出せないんだ。こないだ銃の修理を頼まれてさ、海北区に住んでるじいさんなんだけど、その銃がやたらと立派なんだよな。あんなやつに持たせとくのはもったいないぜ。
それで修理したのか？
まあな、あの程度なら朝飯前さ。あれ、その銃俺が修理したやつだよな。ハンターのじいさん喜んでたろ。少し出力上げといたからな。
渓谷で見つけたんだ。持ち主の死体も一緒だった。
え、それがどうしたってんだよ。俺はただ頼まれて銃を修理しただけだぜ。じいさんが死んだのは俺の責任じゃないよ。守り火じゃ帝国は止められないぜ。構成生物とはわけが違うんだ。9世紀ってなんで滅んじまったのかな。こんなにすごい力があったのにさ。
Well, now that we've finished with that, let's go take on the Imperial base. We see the Imperial fleet advance here. Let's take on the post. I'm going to be going with mostly a spiritual dragon. Also, I'm going to shift to agility at times.
引き続き第一種警戒態勢を維持。引き続き第一種警戒態勢を維持。 引き続き第一種警戒態勢を維持。サーチライトでの警戒を怠るな。
So the Imperial outpost is on the lake. It's covered in platforms with searchlights. If you fly into the searchlights, like I'm trying to do here, you get attacked by an enforcer. The enforcer's main cannons shoot front and back. However, they can be turned, as you'll see later. From the side, you can only get hit by tracers. However, we can take him out with our new Berserk, Armageddon, which does 3 blasts. Here's an example of the Enforcer turning its guns to the sides to shoot us, so we can just move in either the front or the back of the Enforcer to avoid that blast. And here's what the blast looks like. And here's the blast from the rear. The Enforcer is the most common enemy. We can also use hunting scythes to destroy it. And finally, we can use astral phantoms to reflect the damage back onto it. Now what you want to do is destroy everything, including the searchlights. This area actually gets pretty boring and repetitious because you can destroy everything in it. In a lot of cases you want to. Still, there isn't much going on here aside from getting attacked and destroying these things. Another enemy that you'll meet up with is a patrol group. They don't actually attack, but they summon in enforcers. You can use them as an opportunity to regenerate Berserk points if you have the spiritual wing. You can try to shoot them, but they'll dodge the attacks. And with that, they flee. And you have to take on an enforcer. However, you can just blow them up with a single holy sphere. Or a blast chip if you have one. Another enemy you'll face here are the Stingers, which are the same enemy we fought before with Vyman's fleet. You can just use the dragon's lasers on them from behind. Here's their attack. They attack you with an aerial blitz from the rear, or tracers from the front. There's a wall around the internal base. If you try to cross this wall, you'll get attacked by a plasma cannon. A Judgment Day will damage it a lot, and then you can just take it out. The gun will follow you wherever you turn. This is what it looks like when it hits you. You can try to move around the gun, but it won't overheat. Then you'll get a message that you can't cross over this until you destroy the anchored fleet. The anchored fleet is actually a boss that occurs further on up here. The Behemoth.
目標確認ドラゴンです。やむを得ん。試作段階だがプリトラを出す。まだ走行が不完全なブロックがあります。カモン動くか。四方を除く各部出力解放行きます。主砲重点急げ。プリトラの力試させてもらうぞ。副砲攻撃用意。
The first stage of the Behemoth is a puzzle boss. You want to move to its rear and shoot its sub-cannon. Now they mentioned that there was a flaw in the Behemoth. It's actually the engine on the left side. You need to experiment to find that out. When the sub-cannon's power is restored, you then have to hit it again. Then you go back and shoot the left engine. A blast chip will damage both the left engine and the sub-cannon simultaneously. So you just go back and forth and do this over again until the left cannon is destroyed. And now we fight Phase 2, the Behemoth. I'm actually going to change Dragon type during the battle. I changed to an agility form so I can have more chances to shoot the weak point when it becomes available. I want to heal up because I'm going to get hit by this attack. Look at that, 800 points of damage. I won't be able to survive another attack like that unless I heal. Fortunately, it won't do another attack like that until it's had a chance to repair itself. And so we have to do another cycle. I'll use this opportunity to heal up. And now we can finish it off. And now we get the Berserk Shield. I'm gonna try not to use it because it is ludicrously overpowered. Now the internal wall comes down, and we can fly into the interior. However, a new wall comes up, sealing off the entire area. We can't leave. We can't go back to Zoa, and we can't go back to the campsite. We are stuck in here until the bitter end. Well, can't escape, but we can destroy things. Here's a map of the area showing you how we're trapped. Now when we get ambushed, there are two enforcers.
各員帝国艦隊の力を思い知らせてやれ。
The enforcers have a new attack. Now they can stun us. That means the dragon can't use its lasers. Fortunately, we still have our gun. It has 5 hypodermic missiles strapped to its front. Which we can blow up with a blast chip. And we have a new Berserk, Lightning Storm, the same attack that Atom used on us earlier. Now, we can actually get hit by all 5 of those missiles. But if we survive,
撃墜に失敗。これより起動する。
the ship will try to flee. And there it goes. Now there are plenty of these little ships floating around. They give us lots of items. Now, here is where I found one of the rare enemies of the game. The battle cruiser. These are enemies from Panzer Dragoon Saga.
敵兵を確認。各員帝国艦隊の力を思い知らせてやれ。
There are 2 rare enemies that can spawn in this area of the game. This is one of them. I didn't feel like getting stunned again. So I cast Lightning Storm upon them. Now, there's another rare enemy in this area called the warship. Unfortunately, I was never able to spawn one, and believe me, I tried. So here's a picture of them from the willoftheancients.com. They're big floaty things, also from Panzer Dragoon Saga. Now, to show you how long I was looking for them, here's the save point in this area. Here's my time before, and here's my time after. I spent over an hour trying to get that enemy to spawn, and I could not. I apologize, everybody, but we won't be able to get 100% run in this game. Anyhow, after we've done trying to spawn enemies, we can go to the command center and try to blow it up. There are lots of breakpoints on the command center. You have to go all the way around it in order to get them all. And they're not exactly clear where they are. Only your cursor can really show you where they are. And we took out the command center.
緊急非常事態発令。緊急非常事態発令。緊急非常事態発令。緊急非常事態発令。緊急非常事態発令。緊急非常事態発令。特0号不審弾起動。目標ゾア。
And now a new launch rail has appeared. It's going to launch Deathmaker. Unless we can stop it.
進準備完了。
ついにこの分身弾を実戦投入する時が来たか。目標破壊可能ライン到達まで7分です。分身弾射出と同時に聖域を離脱する。目標とは全てを配備してやる。
ブースター点火準備完了。
So you only get 7 minutes for this fight, and it'll be down to the wire before you destroy Deathmaker.
出力上昇発進。
右舷に敵兵確認。
火力を集中しろ。
右舷に敵兵確認。
早く叩き落とせ。
Now, the initial problem with Deathmaker is that it will heal itself.
路線内温度上昇。冷却装置作動します。
As you can see here, if you do too much damage to it, it opens up its front piece, and its sides heal itself. So you have to take out the side machines. Always destroy your medic before you hit your heavy. Once they identify where you are, you should move immediately.
迎撃急げ。
There, we took out one of the healing parts.
火力を集中しろ。
右舷に敵兵確認。
迎撃急げ。
右舷に敵兵確認。
早く叩き落とせ。
I thought I was going to finish off the right side, but they're immune to berserks.
路線内温度上昇。冷却装置作動します。
But notice that it only heals half as much as when both sides are available to heal the front.
迎撃急げ。
Now I can attack it without worrying about it healing itself.
加速準備できました。最大出力で加速。よし、離脱するぞ。
And Deathmaker takes off. I'm trying to hit Deathmaker with everything I have. You need to do a ton of damage to it. At this point, I just skipped to using blast chips, because I don't want to waste a round with the Berserk Metis. Dragon's lasers won't help you here. It's still shootable. Nope. And you can't shoot anywhere else. Gotta use Berserk or Blast Chip. The end is near. One more should do it. And we got it. But let's see what happens if we let the timer go all the way to 0. So that's it. We've cleared out the Imperial Air Post. And we give our dragon a well-deserved recovery time. Let him sleep overnight. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. It's been a rough fight, but we managed to get through it. There'll be many more rough fights to come. We are a hunter, and we've seen how a hunter dies.